so quick update, I have actually decided to make a whole separate channel for gaming and stuff. I was gonna not do it and I was just gonna convert this channel into it, but I decided that I kinda like doing these little sit down videos. I like vlogging. Eventually when we can travel again, I travel all the time, so I'll be taking the camera around there. I sat down and I thought about it. I'm just gonna make a whole other channel. It'll probably have a name similar to this channel just so you can go find it. I'm not sure what it will be. I'm not sure what it'll look like, so don't ask yet. I don't know. But yeah, whole nother channel. And I know like last week's video or 2 weeks ago, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna convert this channel. No, I retract everything I said, and this is always going to be what this channel is about. So everything that I think I said was going away is actually going to stay. Sorry for being confusing, but I decided to make just a whole nother channel. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to the video. So there's a lot of people who don't understand my condition or think that it's very easy or that I'm overreacting about it. And there's so many people who just think that, oh, you have T1D and you have to eat or whatever. That's so easy, so anyone could do that. And no. So I'm going to be sharing a few inconveniences and things that I find very annoying about this condition that I just have to live with because I can't get rid of it. First off, and this is the one that bothers me probably the most, is either having to eat or drink something when you don't want to, or not being able to at all. So, especially at night, if I have to wake up and then drink something. I'm that kind of person. When I wake up, I can't just go and eat breakfast. I have to wake up, I have to be up for a little bit, I need to move around or something, and then I can go eat breakfast or eat whatever. So having to wake up and then having to go eat something, having to go drink something, even if I'm just taking tablets, so annoying. And during like volleyball games when they were happening and everything wasn't canceled, during that, it's terrible having to rush over to the sideline and like chug a whole, actually I have one here, I don't know why I have this in here. I have to chug a whole one of these things, not sponsored, don't worry about that. It's like an energy drink. I have to chug a whole one of those and then just run out and go move around a lot. And I don't know. I don't know if anyone who doesn't have this condition or doesn't have any other another kind of condition that might have the same thing, if you would ever it's almost like force feeding yourself or making you force drinking yourself. Is that a thing? Making yourself drink or eat when you're full or you're not thirsty, so you don't want to drink anything. So that, I would say, is probably one of my number one things that is completely terrible about it. Another thing, I kind of mentioned it, is waking up during the night. A lot of my classmates and such, they know that I have a Dexcom, so I bring my phone everywhere. I bring my phone to school, I bring my phone traveling, I bring my phone everywhere, and it's always on. So that means any notification that I get during class, it'll ring, it'll ring, it'll ring. Granted, I can turn my notifications off, but I'm not gonna turn my notifications off of certain stuff because it's inconveniencing like a little thing. I'm not saying like any apps or anything. Of course I have this turned off during school, like YouTube. I'm not gonna have YouTube notifications just constantly going off, but I'm not turning off my notifications to basically my life. So you can have that 1 extra second of taking your test. So everybody knows that I have to have my alarms on. Everything, like I can have my phone out. A lot of schools take phones now, but a lot of them don't, but some of them do. And they know that I have to have my phone and everything, and they realize that it goes off, but that's it. They don't realize that when I go home, I have to have it on too. And that means when I go to sleep, I can't really sleep all the way because I have to be awake enough to where that if the alarm does ever go off, that I can get up. Because unfortunately, something that happens, at least to me, I don't know if it happens to everyone, when my blood sugar is low, I get this feeling, it's like I have to go to sleep. I have to take a nap. I have to go to sleep. So when I'm already asleep and my blood sugar goes low, then it's almost like a feeling of I can't get up, or at least, I guess kind of that's what it feels like. At some point it gets to where I wouldn't be able to wake up, and that's when you get to like coma, and that's where you're trying to get away from being in a coma and all that, of course. But yeah, I have to have my alarms on all night, so I could be sleeping away, having a great dream, and then it's like, bam! You have to get up, you have to get up! And it's like, well, great, now all my sleep is gone. So that's something else that's really, really annoying. Exercise has gotta be up there too. Any kind of exercise is very difficult with someone with my condition because we have to exercise, but we can't exercise too much. So we have to exercise to keep healthy. And it's not like a lose weight thing. Exercise helps us keep our blood sugar levels stable. Sorry if I keep looking down here. I have my Dexcom here today, right here. So we have to exercise enough to where everything will be okay and everything will be fine. But we can't exercise too much to where our blood sugar will never recover, or it'll go too low and we have to keep eating all day or drinking all day. So exercise is hard. Stairs and heat, just going anywhere. So like even if you're at a theme park, walking upstairs, walking downstairs, being in a theme park is hot, very hot. Being in the heat and stairs plummet. It makes our blood sugar plummet. And people don't really think about that. So, you see a set of stairs, you're like, oh, it's a set of stairs. If you wanted to run up and down the stairs, you could. It's hard, but I mean, you could do it. That's something that I always have to tell my coaches, especially for volleyball for school. We're out on the track or we're outside. Even if we're inside, if the building is hot, it doesn't matter, from the sun, it doesn't matter if, the AC just cut off. Being hot is the problem. So I have to always tell my coaches, if I crash after running this mile, or, if I crash after being in here for too long, I just got overheated. I get overheated really quickly because of it, and I have to sit out. Stairs, same thing, hey, I might have to crash right after this, and I might need to eat something or drink something so that I'll be okay. I just think that's something that a lot of people take for granted. If you can walk upstairs, because a lot of disabled people and a lot of people that have different conditions can't walk upstairs. I feel like people that can walk upstairs, that can stay outside in the heat, I feel like they take that for granted. I hear people all the time, I was at the beach for 12 hours. It's like, that must be nice. I can't go to the beach for 12 hours. I can't stay out there for 12 hours. So that's something that's very annoying to me. This is probably for everyone that has T1D, not sure, but at least for me, I've had it since I was 2.5, 3. So I've had it for a very, very long time, and I've never gotten used to always having to think before you eat something. I can't just walk into a buffet and say, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. I can't do that. I have to say, oh, okay, I can eat this much of this one thing and have this much of this other thing, and maybe my blood sugar will stay stable for the day. There's never a point where I can just pick something up and eat it, and I've done that before because I've gotten tired of checking, but then I just feel terrible afterwards, so can't do that. People who can just eat sometimes make me so angry, especially if I'm out somewhere eating with a group of people, because at a restaurant, of course, you get served your food, you start eating it. Well, I'm over here trying to figure out my numbers and stuff, and everyone's just eating. I'm like, hold on, wait for me. Wait a second. And of course, they're not going to wait. I don't expect them to wait. They just got their food. They should be able to eat. But it's just something that irritates me so bad. The last thing I'm going to mention is having to sit out from any activity. If, let's say that I was swimming and my blood sugar were to go low, I can't go eat something and then just jump back into the pool, because that wouldn't ultimately help me at all. I have to go and then sit out. I don't know, I guess it's hard to explain. If someone with type 1 is doing anything and then their blood sugar goes low, you have to stop. You can't finish that one game. No. You have to stop whatever you're doing and go treat yourself, and then you need to, if you're low enough, you need to sit down and basically do nothing except for don't fall asleep. But basically do nothing and just wait for you to feel better. This is the worst when I've had so many birthday parties or just parties in general where people are having fun, yeah, and they plan this huge thing to do. Huge, like, activity after activity after activity. And I told you about exercise, being in the heat. It doesn't work. We can't do it. And it usually happens, like, in an activity, swimming, because swimming takes up a lot of energy. You don't realize it when you're swimming because you're having fun, but swimming or, like, biking, things like that, they take up a lot of energy. And they're over here having the time of their life, and then I'm stuck on the side of the pool just sitting there like, well, this is great. I get to sit here for the next 15 minutes or so and wait till I'm okay, and I just have to watch. And I wouldn't say people don't notice me, because I have some people that come up to me and they're like, hey, are you okay? And I have to explain to them. But then, you know, they go back to having fun, and it's just like, well, that sucks. And there's nothing I can do about it, but very, very, very annoying, nonetheless. Well, that's it for this video, because my camera's gonna die. I was very smart and did not plug it in for the week. My fault, but that's what happened. I'm very interested in what you guys think is very annoying about this condition, or any condition that you have. That's actually really interesting. I would love to know what inconveniences you guys for just whatever you're doing in life, I guess. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video to anyone you think it would be useful to. With that out of the way, remember everyone to stay happy. Done for today. La 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 la. Gotta go charge my camera now.